Hello, and welcome to the first video in our series where we begin with a situation analysis. With a business case, we would normally start with a goal assessment and then proceed to this step. However, the situation analysis can be the first step in the development of a strategy, immediately followed by that goal assessment. We are utilizing Eidos tools to integrate the flow of the conclusions from each step so that they feed the subsequent steps without the need to start all over. Eidos is owned and managed by the Parmenides Foundation, a German nonprofit organization focused on leveraging the products of academic research into the business world. The situation analysis tool, which they have developed, facilitates brainstorming by allowing a user to quickly record, organize, and link ideas. The purpose is to identify the factors which your team feels are most important in the cause-effect relationships for change. As a Six Sigma black belt, I've used the Ishikawa or fishbone tool to elicit cause-effect relationships. As an MBA, I've used PESTLE, CAGE, and SWOT analyses to stimulate and focus the thinking process. And now as a PhD who teaches organizational behavior, I've found that stimulating creativity means removing constraints such as a structure where one might be considered wrong for putting something in the wrong place. As human beings, we are stifled by fear. So a best practice would be to start with an unconstrained blank slate, which actually might be imposing in itself. So you might consider pre-populating the situation analysis tool with a few thoughts discovered through pre-workshop interviews or marketing industry research. You'll see that once the display is well populated with ideas, some will seem to be interconnected more than others. Eidos provides a paradigm-busting tool to display the degree of interconnectedness on an active-passive map. Then the team can go back and dig into the key drivers, important symptoms, or the many also-ran ideas that might have been underappreciated in the first round. Finally, the group will categorize the key factors as possible strategic dimensions or potential facets of plausible scenarios, which the strategy should address. So with that, let's get started.
Hi, my name's Angelica. I have a degree in computer information systems from Texas State, and I'm working as a healthcare business analyst for Aquila.
Hi, my name is Luke. I recently graduated from the University of Texas at San Antonio. I hold a degree in management science as well as certificates in operations and supply chain management, and I currently work with Aquila as a supply chain business analyst.
Hi, my name is Amreen. I will be graduating from Texas State University next spring with a degree in communications and English. I am a communication coordinator for Aquila Analytics.
Hi, I'm Ruben. I graduated with 2 undergrads at UT Austin, one in chemistry and one in mathematics. I have a certificate in computer science, and I'm a business process analyst for Aquila Analytics.
So anybody that's talked to me knows how proud I am of my team and their capabilities. So what we're looking here is for what types of things from your university experience are in some way related to your level of being prepared for the workplace.
I would say any time where I had to work with a team, whether that was a group project or joining an org and having to pitch in ideas.
I would say punctuality, due dates like on assignments, projects. How does that relate to the workplace?
Yeah.
Well, due dates, it could be due dates for like different deliverables that we do. You know, certain stuff needs to be done at a certain time for clients.
Presentation skills?
Projects usually a presentation.
Marketing and organizational communications classes had a lot of assignments where we had to do our own research project, and we had to present that research project to the class. Full semester length research projects are usually individual compared to teams.
So you have some focus in certain disciplines, right? They're giving you some basics of how job-specific skills like marketing.
I think for me, something that helped me was taking an SQL class in college. The concept, it's a little bit easier to apply it in the workplace. something that I've been using to the Excel files. So.
One of the courses that helped me a lot that really sticks out in my mind, a course called Simulations Applications, basically sharpened my Excel skills a lot from like basic to intermediate. And also dealt with like different types of scenarios with projects and how to solve them on an individual and then on a team basis as well as presenting those findings.
Did you have a Visual Basic class in college?
No.
So what was it that helped you maybe be able to pick up Visual Basic?
I mean, I had a whole year of programming on Python, and then I had numerical analysis and also a computational methods class, but that was all in C++. Extracurricular org could be connected to team projects, because you do work on some projects and orgs for events and things like that.
For extracurricular orgs, do you join those and they say you need to do this, or did you do some of the decision making as to what needed to get done?
I think it depends on what position you hold in said org. Like, of course, right when you join, you might not have like a higher position than certain individuals that have been there for a while, but once you reach certain positions, like for me, for example, I was a vice president internal, so I was a part of like decision making and bigger decisions.
I was involved in the Leadership Institute. Something I guess that I enjoyed the most about it was, seeing like different perspectives, because we got to form like groups with students that were participating in orgs that I didn't even know we had on campus. So it was just interesting to see how we were all like working within our org and what we could do together to accomplish more things.
So I'd call that cross-functional. What are some of the job-specific skills that you've learned?
Maybe technical writing.
Okay.
Time management.
Oh, okay. With your instructors, did all the instructors have exactly the same kind of expectations, or did different instructors have different expectations?
I think there was a massive difference in expectations. Some people were a little bit more lenient. Some people were
rigid.
Rigid, yeah.
Like Luke, we've had some experience with client changing expectations and how we respond to that.
I think it helps you, like those different expectations, they help you adapt. So since they're all like kind of expecting you to not learn a different way, but you're being assessed differently. So it's an opportunity for you to learn how you learn and adapt to those changes.
Time management skills, meaning prioritization. Do you ever work with staged deliverables in school? Like you've got a big project, so you have to deliver things in pieces or working up to it? What about research skills? We mentioned marketing research over here.
So for this specific class, and actually many others where I do research, all the information has to come from established databases and journals. And for marketing, it was analyzing trends, statistical analysis, what they reveal, why they're important, like empirically being able to critically think about the data that's in front of you and how to best interpret it.
One thing I've heard a lot in job things is the critical thinking. And that's one thing I really look for and which you all have impressed me with. Another approach here, the pestle, is where you consider the political, that means the subtleties of working with people outside of the process. Economic, social, T, technological, E, environmental, and L, legal. So considering these aspects, does that prompt anything to mind that the college experience helped you with?